What would my father be most proud of? I think just our success. You know, he probably wouldn't understand it any more than I do, you know, but I am pretty proud of it. My uncle came here into the Napa Valley in 1945. He was a winemaker in New Jersey, of all places.
My uncle saw this decrepit old winery that was abandoned.
And he said, wow, I think we can start here. He started writing to my father. New York City is no place to raise children. Come on to sunny California, that sort of thing.
And, you know, he talked my dad into hockey and everything we had. We moved out from New York. I was only 2 years old at the time. This was back in 1948.
For me, it was an adventure. I was 12 years old. Man, this is a great adventure.
The family started just to make sure they could make ends meet, to put food on the table, and it was basically a business. They knew how to make wine, they knew how to sell it, and that's the way it went for so many years.
This is the first winery that we built after all these years here in the valley, almost 70 now, that actually carried our name.
This is our flagship brand. It's entirely Napa Valley, it's all estate grown, and we're very proud to dedicate this winery to my father and his vision of the American dream.
The 4 new wines that represent Trinchero Napa Valley and our new vision mean the world to me. Mary Sauvignon Blanc is a single vineyard that is actually the very first vineyard my grandfather ever purchased coming to the Napa Valley. He named it after his wife, my Nona, Mary Trinchero. Mario's Cabernet Sauvignon is named after my grandfather, Mario Trinchero. Forte means strong in Italian, and the reason we called it Forte is because it represents my family's strength in persevering through the hard times. BRV Cabernet Sauvignon is very special to the family. It means Bob, who was our innovator, creating White Zinfandel, taking this company to the next level. R, representing Roger, my father, who represents the strength of being the one-man national sales force. And last but not least, V, representing Vera, my late aunt. She donated to the community, she was loyal to the family, and the company always.
All of our grapes are from our own estates. Allowing the vineyards to express themselves is really the most important thing. If you're starting with grapes that have a personality, you don't want to cover that personality up. You want it to be expressed. Everything is done by hand. All of the crop thinning, all of the leaf removal, all of the canopy management, and all of the picking, it's all done by hand. No machines ever touch any grapes. So the processing is very slow and very meticulously done, but that's just to ensure the best wine quality. When people taste these wines, I want them to taste the passion that goes into every single bottle. I want them to taste the legacy that Mario and Mary Trinchero would have wanted to leave behind.
When people come here, we want them to feel like they're at home. They feel comfortable, at ease, and almost like we're welcoming them into our home. You know, I pinch myself all the time. You know, when I started working here full-time in '84, I started designing a lot of different things. But to really take a project like this that is so important to the family and really honoring the legacy of my grandparents and even my uncles and my mom, you know, their history coming from New York.
And now I'm able to pass that on to my sons and my sister's sons and my brother's daughter and son and their children. And hopefully they will continue the legacy that my dad started so many years ago.